Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of the display of Believe Beauty in the beginning. I really wish I could have got more of it and you could have shopped with me actually, but I actually got told to stop filming and asked to leave. I didn't really get asked to leave, but I did leave because they basically said you can't do that here. So I just got a little bit of it, but I hope you enjoyed that. And we're back in my beauty room now. We're back in our safe place. So we're going to test all these makeup products out. Believe Beauty, where none of them are over $5. Hey guys, it's your girl Naturally Nata here, and I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be testing out a full face of Believe Beauty. Yes, Believe Beauty is actually a Dollar General brand, and I go to Dollar General all the time. I'm a beauty on a budget. I say that a lot, but it's true. I really am a beauty on a budget, like a serious one. So I always go to Dollar General. It's right down the street from my house, so I go there all the time. And I just noticed as soon as I walked in, a huge display of new makeup. I was like, whoa, this looks nice. I had to try it. I had to get a full face. I had to do it. So that's what I did. Shopped with me a little bit at the beginning. You saw the display. We're gonna dive right in and we're gonna see what type of makeup look we can pull off from these products. Are the products worth it? Are they decent? Are they amazing? If they're amazing, I'm gonna be like so shook. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and get into it. If you are interested in seeing me do a full face of Dollar General makeup and test out this new Dollar General brand, Believe Beauty, you know what to do. Just please stay tuned. Hello. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with the brows. For the brows, I'm gonna be using this Believe Beauty Brow Defining Pencil, and this one is in dark brown. This is what it looks like right here. And I do believe this is the darkest shade that the brow pencil came in the store. So it is double-ended, as you can see right here, which is amazing. And I love this. The little tip right here, that looks really promising. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is brush my brow hairs up. This is what I do every time. Starting at the very beginning of my brow. Oh yes. Wow, that was simple. It is a little light. My hair is jet black, so wow, this is so simple. Oh my god, I really like this. I'm finding that it's not too creamy though, because I really hate that when it's so creamy that it just slides everywhere all over your brow. So once I outline my entire brow, as you can see, I'm going to start to just brush the product through. So the shade is a little light for me, but the formula is on point. This is what the brows are looking like. I just went back in with this pencil and, you know, just filled them in darker and darker until I got them to look the way I wanted them to look. I feel like it works really good. The only thing that I'm worried about, I'm not sure if this will be able to be sharpened. As you can see, it's already getting duller and duller. I'm guessing that it will be. I really like that I can do my entire brow with just this one product. So we're gonna go ahead and carve out the brows with this product right here, which is the Believe Beauty Your Covered Liquid Concealer, and this is in the shade Beige. I just read online that this is a private label. This brand is exclusive to Dollar General, so it's not gonna be sold anywhere else, I don't believe. Maybe online. We'll see if they do have a website, but this is Dollar General's exclusive brand. That's freaking crazy. I didn't mention this in the beginning, but you saw from the title. Nothing's over $5 in the entire line. Sponges, brushes, lashes, foundation, concealer, nothing over $5, which is crazy. So I'm just gonna use this concealer right here to carve out my brows and also to prime my eyelids because we are going to be doing eyeshadow next. This is just like any other drugstore concealer to me, like working really nice. It's creamy. It's just like any other good, any other good drugstore concealer. Even though it's called beige, beige is not a good word for, you know, a black girl a lot of times, but even though it's called beige, it's still a really nice shade. When I saw that name, beige, I was really nervous to purchase, but it's looking like it's going to be a really nice shade. So I'm going to take this brush from BH Cosmetics. This is the BH Cosmetics 120 brush. It's just like a little, it's a flat top little, like, it looks like a little baby concealer brush. It's perfect for blending out concealer. And I'm going to use that to, ooh, look at that. Look at my brow. It's going to be on fleek when I get done. Finally done with the brows, and this is what they're looking like right here. I think they look pretty decent. We're going to go ahead and hop on into the eyeshadow. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Believe Beauty Nearly Nude palette, and this is what it looks like right here. Man, I'm holding it with my right hand. That's just not right. I'm left-handed. These shades look really, really nice. There is some mattes and some shimmers. Only 2 mattes and the rest are shimmers. The 2 matte shades are this deep shade, which we're going to go in with first, and also this banana type of shade right here, which you could use to set your entire lid. You could also use it to highlight your brow bone. I do not set my lids, so I'll probably use it to highlight my brow bone. First brush we're going to go into is actually one of the Believe Beauty brushes. This is their blending eyeshadow brush. It's a tapered blending brush for applying and blending eyeshadow in the crease of the eye, and that's exactly what we want to do. I think that's what we want to do, or do I want to pack? Okay. I think we're going to use that brush, but I'm going to start off with another brush to really like pack this shade on. I'm going to use this Morphe M208, and I'm going to go into the dark purpley brownish. It's brown, but it's kind of burgundy like also, and I'm just going to use this to like pack it right in my crease. I really like the pigment on this though. Very pigmented, and that concealer works really good also. Alright guys, and that's the finished eye look. So now that we look like we have 2 black eyes, we are going to go in with the blending brush that I just mentioned. I'm just going to take this brush clean, and I'm going to start to blend out the top portion of that eyeshadow. Just diffusing the color. So I'm also going to go into a little bit of this shade right here, the other matte shade, the only other matte shade, and I'm going to continue to blend this out. I'm also going to go back in and pack just a little bit more of that dark shade, basically on the inner and outer corner, because we're going to do a little bit of a halo eye. So I'm trying to leave that center part right here of my eyelid blank and pack around it. For that center part, I'm going to go back into the concealer right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit right there and blend that out in a minute. I'm going to take this little flat brush right here. This is the Luxie 213 eye shading brush, and I'm just going to spread that out a little bit. Part that I have carved out right there with the concealer, I'm going to go in with a shimmer shade. I'm trying to decide which one I want to go into, that one's really pretty. Or we have this one right here. Ooh. So that one looks like right there. Or we have this one right here. More of a coppery type of shade. And then lastly, we have another deeper shade. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that. That's this shade right here. Yeah, I want to go in with the frostiest shade, which is this shade right here. And then I'm going to spray it. And then just place that right. Ooh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Yes, that's going to really make the eye pop. I wish that there were more matte shades to work with, but for a little, 6-pan eyeshadow palette that I believe was $5, it's pretty good. I believe it works really well. The pigmentation is there, and I was able to create an eyeshadow look with 3 shades. One that's really simple yet pretty. So I just went ahead and finished it up and put on some liquid liner, as you can see, and prep my lashes for falsies. But they do have mascara. I just didn't pick one up. If you need it, they got it. One thing that they do have that I was so shocked to see are false lashes. They're called the Believe Beauty Glamorous Finish Lashes, and these are in the style. Is there a style? I don't know if there's a style or not, but I know that they had different types, like different ones. These were the most dramatic that I could see, and they're really long and wispy, as you can see. And it also does include lash glue, so we're gonna use the lash glue that's in here also. This is what they look like right here, and the lash glue is actually taped on the back right here. I'm gonna go ahead off camera and pop these on, and I'll let you know what I think, and we'll see how they look when I get back. So I have the lashes on now, and I can say that they are not my favorite. A little too flimsy for me. I did not use the glue. I could not get the lashes to stick with the glue, and I just didn't have time for that. I wanted to move on, so I went in with my favorite glue, which is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive, which you can find at Walmart, drugstores. It's only $3. Do not like the lashes. This is what they look like right here. Can you see them? They're nice, but they're just a little too flimsy and cheap for me. I would go with some Kiss lashes over these, and you can also get some Ardell lashes for either a little over $5 or $5 and below that are way better than these. So as far as the lashes, I will have to pass. We're gonna go ahead and hop on into the skin though. I'm going to start off with some primer. This is the Believe Beauty Pretty and Primed Hydrating Primer. They did have 3 different primers at Dollar General, a hydrating one, which of course I'm going to pick that one. They did have I think a more of a mattifying one and another one, but I of course went with the hydrating primer. This is what it looks like right here. On the back of my hand. Ooh, it's a pretty blue color, as you can see right there. Doesn't, oh my god, oh yes, it feels so good. There is no smell, which I'm not mad about that. I do love scented products, but no smell is fine too. Feels very, very nice. Like a cooling type of moisturizer. Very nice. Ooh, I like that. While that's seeping into my skin for a second, I'm going to show you the foundation. This is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation. It says it is medium to full coverage, and it is in the shade Hazelnut. I'm worried that this may be a little too dark for me, but the one that was right above this one looks... They do actually have a website. It's believebeautycosmetics.com. You cannot purchase on the website, but it does show you all of the products that they have. I'm gonna go to the foundation so we can see what it's all about. Not only do they have this foundation, but they do have a tinted moisturizer also. I have the shade Hazelnut. The one above it was Sand, and it looks way too bright. It does have 12 shades, and I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. It says it's a medium to full coverage foundation that blends effortlessly for a flawless look. Its blendable formula blurs imperfections while smoothing your skin. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that. That is freaking beautiful. Look, this looks absolutely stunning. Look at that pump. Wow. So I'm just gonna shake this up pretty liquidy. Feels like moussey type of consistency, and I can tell it's gonna be too dark. I'm not gonna put too much on because it's definitely too dark. I probably would have had to mix the other shade that they had also to get my perfect shade. So I'm taking this BH Cosmetics 123 brush and I'm just gonna blend this in. I have been loving using a foundation brush and then using a beauty blender over it. I have the Believe Beauty sponge right here. It's a blue sponge. It's really, I wouldn't say it's the softest, but it's really, really big. As you can see, it's huge. It's like huge. I wouldn't say it's the softest, but we're gonna see. I'm taking the booty end and I'm just gonna press that foundation into my skin. The color is not looking horrible, as you can see. I can tell it's a little bit too dark, but I know when we go in and highlight with concealer, it's gonna all come together. I'm really liking the coverage on the foundation though. I feel like it's got some good coverage on it. So we're ready for the concealer. Again, the same one that we've been using this whole time. I'm just gonna take this underneath my eyes. Also taking it down the side of my nose and dragging it all the way out here. You really don't get a lot on the applicator. As you can see, I have to keep dipping into this to get that product on my face. So that's a little annoying. Maybe I should let this dry a little bit because I feel like that concealer that I just blended out just completely went away. That I wish there was a little bit more coverage with this concealer. I feel like it's blending away to nothingness. So what I'm going to do is try to build it up a little bit. It's definitely not full coverage at all. So what I'm going to do is just apply a little bit more, let it dry for a few minutes and blend it out, and then I'll see if that works better. Concealer did build up a little bit more, and I really feel like this right here, this sponge, is really soaking it up, and that may be the problem. This thing is heavy duty. I like it. It's not the softest, like I said, even on the face, and it's really, really big. It's a little too big, a little, you know, oddly shaped with all these different angles. I like it, but I do not love it. Yeah, I'm on the fence with that one. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little cream contouring before we set our under eyes with some powder. I'm gonna use the Believe Beauty dual-ended contour stick, and this is in the shade Deep. Yes, and this is a highlighter and also a contour. Ooh, we could have used this. This would have been good to use to carve out the brows, actually, because it's a nice angled pencil. This is what the two shades look like right here, if you can see that. But this contour side looks really, really nice. Use it to carve out the cheeks. This is really dark, so I'm not going to use too much because we've already got some dark foundation on. I'm going to use the booty end of the blender again just to blend that out. That gives you some nice, just like a nice little color. And I got the contour stick because they did not have a contour powder that I thought would match me. The contour powder, even in the deep shade, was entirely too light, which, you know, was a little disheartening. It's too light even for me. So if it's too light for me, it's too light for a lot of people. And I'm taking an angled BH Cosmetics 119 brush, and I'm gonna blend out this nose contour. It's really creamy, and I really want to try to use this to carve out my eyebrows or something like that with this lighter shade. We're gonna go ahead and set the under eye now. I'm gonna use the Believe Beauty Matte Blur Loose Powder, and this is in Translucent. They did have 3 shades. They had this one, they had a light to medium, and they also had medium deep. I wanted to do the translucent, and I'm glad I did, because maybe it'll give us you know, some brightness to the face. I'm gonna take the sponge again. I'm gonna take one of these flat edges, just press it into the powder. This powder is messy AF. I don't know why, it's just like going everywhere. Makeup is a really messy thing, man. It really is. I can't set with that sponge. That sponge is way too big. So running it, as you can see, underneath the contour. That powder's messy. Jesus. What I'm gonna do now is just take some of their makeup setting spray, the Believe Beauty Makeup Perfecting Spray. I'm using that to take away from some of that powderiness. I'm also gonna take the foundation brush again and just press over my skin. I love taking a foundation brush that I use that's still, you know, a little wet with the foundation and pressing over powder. I do that all the time now, and I also do it when I do other people's makeup, and it will really just make the makeup look like skin. The tricks of makeup. We don't look crazy anymore. Woo! So I'm gonna go in with some blush from Believe Beauty Born to Blush in Fancy Plum. Ooh, very creamy. Wow, that's, oh my God. That's so gorgeous. And it does have some shimmer in it also. This is the Believe Beauty powder brush right here. I'm gonna use that today to apply this beautiful blush. I normally would not use something like this for blush, but I really wanna use it. Love like a berry blush. Anything that's really berry-like, I love. I have to watch myself because I will go too far with the blush. I love blush. So I'm pressing back over that with the foundation brush again to really blend that into my skin. Looks so girly and cute. I'm gonna set my face one more time. This is with the same setting spray, and this will be the last time that I set my face because I want my face to be a little dewy before I go in with highlight. This is the Believe Beauty Radiant Finish Highlighter in Champagne Kiss. This is what it looks like right here. Oh. Into it with this large fan brush right here from Doe Color again. Ooh. Yes. I'm also going to use this highlight to highlight my inner corner and also my brow bone. I went ahead and finished up my under eye. All I did was take the deep shade that's right here and run that from inner corner to outer corner on my lower lash line, and then put some black eyeliner on my waterline and added some mascara. So we're done with the eyes. I want to show you guys how I get my body glow. I do love doing a good body shimmer, especially when my, you know, my shoulders and everything are exposed. So I do it a lot of different ways. I do love using the Fenty Beauty Body Lava and Who Needs Clothes, but I also love doing this when I want more of a golden glow, which is what I want today. This is the Victoria's Secret Very Sexy Now Wild Palm Shimmer Bronze Oil. I got this on sale. What are they called? The semi-annual sales. I'm just gonna shake it up. I love using this stuff, man. It's really nice. And it really just makes you look, you know, just wet and glowy. It just makes you look. And when you're up close, it really does have like that little bitty shimmer on it. But, you know, of course, it's not intense enough for me. So I love taking this just as a starter, you know. Then I love taking a highlighter that I'm using on my face, so it'll all, you know, match. And I'll just take it and apply it over the oil, especially, you know, oh my God, on specific places like this one, like on my shoulders. So yeah, I like doing that so I can really glow, especially when you're outside. It just looks really pretty. I don't have any boobs, but you can put it like in your cleavage. So the last thing we need to do is finish up the lips. So I'm gonna take their long lasting lip liner and this is in the shade Barely There. I'm just going to use this to line my lips. Creamy. I'm not too crazy about that shade. Hopefully this gloss will make that look a little better. This is the Believe Beauty Lustrous Shine Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Ethereal. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As far as Believe Beauty, I really liked it. For what it was good. Everything's below $5, so you can't expect the most amazing quality. But everything I tried today was pretty freaking decent. The things that I really liked are definitely the foundation. Even though it's not my shade, it's a little too dark. But as you can see, it looks really good. It really worked. The primer is really nice, very hydrating. These brushes that I tried today are really nice. They do have a little bit of like plastic handles. The handles do feel a little cheap, but I still really like them. The contour stick I liked. I think my two favorite products are definitely this blush. It was really pretty, like very creamy, almost like an eyeshadow, and also the brow pencil. I really think that these two were my absolute fave out of everything. The highlighter was a little too powdery for me, but it's still a pretty shade. I liked the makeup setting spray, but I wish the mister was a little bit more. It's so light. You have to spray a lot to really get your face to be moist. I like my face to be like almost wet. The mist is a little light, but I did like it. The translucent powder, I was really scared at first that it was gonna make me look like a ghost, but it didn't. So I do like this and I'll continue using it. Lashes were my least favorite. I did not like the lashes. Too cheap for me and not dramatic enough, even though that was the most dramatic style that I saw. I will continue to use the product, so I can't really count it as anything other than a win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.